Alright guys, what's going on, and welcome back to another reaction video on the channel. Now today we're going to be taking a look at another JaidenAnimations video. A few days ago on the 19th, Jaiden actually uploaded, I attempted a Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. If you've been following the channel for a little bit, you would know that we did a reaction video to her previous Nuzlocke video, I believe on Pokemon Ruby. And you guys loved that video. I loved that video. Thank you guys for putting me on to Jaiden. That's such a good content creator, so talented. And you know, I saw this video in my sub box a few days ago, so I'm like, you know what? We might as well do another reaction, especially because, you know, we reacted to the last video. So here we are today to do that. If you guys are excited, make sure you go ahead and drop a like down below. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We do daily Pokemon content pretty much. And as always, with all the reaction videos, you can find a link to the original video and the original creator, Jaiden, in the description below. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you go ahead and check out the original video for yourself. Honestly, you've probably already seen it. This video, at the time of recording, this video has been up for 2 days and it has 5 million fucking views already. So odds are you've probably already seen it. But either way, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into I attempted a Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke by JaidenAnimations.
So if you're new here,
let's do it.
Hi.
Hi.
I've done this before. Last year I made a video about
Sweet.
my first ever Pokemon Nuzlocke, and the game I played in it was Pokemon
Such a good
Ruby.
video.
It was fun, so here I am again doing another. But this time I attempted to Nuzlocke Pokemon Platinum. I'll explain again super quickly how a Nuzlocke works.
Platinum's like much harder to Nuzlocke.
You run into per route. If a Pokemon faints, it dies and you can't use it anymore. And you have to nickname your Pokemon so you grow more attached to them. If you still don't understand, that's not my problem. Let's get started.
Not a problem. Not a problem at all. All right, one thing I do want to say before the video actually starts, I noticed when Jaiden was streaming on Twitch a little bit. I'm pretty sure this whole playthrough was streamed on Twitch. And I remember checking the Pokemon category and just lurking in her chat for a little bit and watching. I think it was at the end of the game, around the Elite Four area. So I'm excited to see once we get to the end of the game, I'm excited to see if I remember anything from then. But I don't know. I didn't watch that much, like I said. I just lurked a little bit.
My Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke.
Pokemon Platinum. This is way harder game to Nuzlocke, in my opinion, compared to Red.
So my friend and neighbor Barry is practically dragging me all over the place with this
oh my god. I'm here for the Barry slander, by the way. All right, I know there's a lot of people that are Team Barry and love Barry, live and die by Barry, but I'm here for the slander, man. It's not my favorite.
I'm frantically trying to get a Pokemon as soon as possible from this Professor Rowan he saw on TV. He drags me out to Route 201 and is about to leap into the tall grass when... Hold it!
Hold it!
You guys know going into the tall grass is practically a death wish, right? What you're doing is basically suicide.
Dude, Rowan looks so good in this.
Insanity. What absolute moronic lunatics you are. Have you no respect for your lives?
Chill!
Do you have any Pokemon? No. Do you want some? And like that, I have a Turtwig.
There you go. Okay, Turtwig. Sweet.
Used him to bash in Barry.
Honestly, if I was doing a Nuzlocke, I'd probably pick that too. It helps with Rourke, and it's neutral against Gardenia. It's also neutral against the third gym leader too. Actually, no. In this game, Fantina's the third gym leader, so not really. But honestly, I'd probably pick Turtwig too. Not gonna lie.
I was making my way through the routes, but right as I was about to nab the Shinx I found on 202,
Should've stepped on it.
No.
Rip, let's pour one out. Pour one out for the Shinx.
Alright, Shinx isn't that great this early anyway. Then I locked eyes with our first trainer, the first battle. Let's see how we fare against youngster Tristan and his level 5 Starly. Oh my god.
No.
So the first trainer battle I ever fought, I almost immediately hit. Why do I suddenly have a very bad feeling about this? Nevertheless, we kept going onward through Jubilife City, where we caught Kronk the Zubat in the cave above Route 204, and Magikarp on 218.
Nice.
Magikarp.
That's gonna be Gyarados? That's solid.
City, Barry runs up and demands another.
Also, in this, you can go back to Sand Gym too and get an encounter. I think you can go back to Twinleaf as well. But then again, if you have an old rod, all you would get is a Magikarp. That only really works if it's randomized. Because you would get the same encounter every single time, pretty much.
So I happily bash in his Chimchar again.
Smack it in the face.
I my way eventually arriving in Berg City and nervously challenged Rourke. I was terrified of his Cranidos, but Turt landed a crit Razor Leaf and one-shot it before it could even do anything. So that's badge number 1 for us. I made it to Florida.
That's a dub!
I was really excited because if you didn't know, outside the Valley Windworks, you can find Shellos. And if you didn't know, again, I love Shellos. I ran straight to the grass to get my Shellos.
It's not only just a cute Pokemon, but Gastrodon is actually so good. It's like there's a reason Cynthia has one on her team. Like, it's such a good Pokemon. So I am totally in favor of catching a Shellos. Let's see.
And I'm
That
not
would have
gonna
been
pass up.
That would have been dupes.
So I very caught the Shinx and named it Failure to vent my sadness and frustration over not getting a slug. While there, we found Team Galactic messing around, stealing electricity and this little girl's dad. So I beat up the grunt guarding the door, broke in, beat up the grunts in the building until Turt evolved.
Just whacking them with Turtwig
at the end of the corridor, who I was scared of because she's got a fat cat that
looks
like a semi-truck. But I had a plan. Back in the Orberg mines, I caught Dwayne the Onyx, and I brought him to the fight because in case things got dicey, I would switch him in to buy time and heal up my other Pokemon. Basically, Dwayne was death fodder. Turt took out Mars's Zubat, and when Perugly came out, Trunk plucked off the
It's gotta be someone.
But she got hit pretty hard in the process, and
no!
needed a bit of healing before he could get back into it.
Dwayne can take a scratch. Look at that. Dwayne is fine.
I've never seen anyone actually use an Onyx.
Hold the sad nose for Dwayne. Dwayne's fine. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. Oh my god.
Damn.
Dude. All right, I'll give him that. Dwayne gets to live.
So, when Dwayne was supposed to die,
he's EV trained, bro.
1 HP. And you know what? I respected the hell out of him for
That's a dub.
Let Dwayne live, and Turt was able to take out the Perugly.
Dude, this fight is so scary, though, real talk. Like, that Perugly is on PCP. Like, that Perugly is so powerful for no reason. It's like, he's got Perugly tranquilizers, bro. That's
legend.
Too OP.
And I put him back in the box and moved on. In Mount Coronet, I
shucking him in the
Big Boy, which I happily added to the team.
Big Boy!
Right Gardenia's gym, Kronk evolved, which meant no mercy for those flaws.
Oh yeah, destroyed.
Number 2.
That Pokemon actually walls Gardenia so hard.
Building and ran up all the stairs where we fought Galactic Commander Jupiter. Let's take a look at how that went.
Don't crit. Don't crit. Don't crit.
It's gonna crit. I know it will.
No! But
I was right, but
that won't do. Let's just hit it. Don't crit.
Don't crit. Don't crit.
No. Oh my god.
It crits every time.
But that fight really knocked the wind out of me. I was shaking on my way back to the Pokemon Center.
Cynthia!
When Cynthia shows up and is like, egg?
Egg?
Yeah.
Whoa, sorry to hear that outside. I had to open my window. My bad. I had to open my window a little bit because it was getting hot. But as soon as I start recording, people want to rev their engine outside.
Calm my nerves.
Thank you.
So to keep my mind off the absolute tragedy we narrowly avoided, I decided to start training up Big Boy on Cycling Road.
Honestly, a really good idea.
Died.
I've practiced this game and
That's not what I was expecting.
Anime glasses and tell me that steel is weak to fire, which I know, by the way. The reason I kept Big Boy in was because not only is his defense an iron wall, but he had heat proof, which negates his fire weakness. But then he got crit. So, first death. I'm sorry, Big Boy. You never had the opportunity to become a big boy. I walked into Wayward Cave and found
just a small boy.
Gible is an amazing Pokemon. It turns into Garchomp, which is easily one of, if not the strongest Pokemon in the game that isn't a legendary. Adding it to the team would give us such a huge advantage. And now there is nothing in my way between that and...
I didn't even know you could get Gible in this game before Strength. I feel like it's... Maybe I'm wrong, and in Diamond and Pearl, that's when you can't get Gible before Strength. Because when you walk into Wayward Cave, there's those Strength builders that you need to push. You know what I mean? So maybe it's just on like the other side in Platinum. I got no idea. But yo, Gible before like the 3rd badge, that's insane. That's insane. I always forget they give you the pseudo so early. Like even after Strength, that's really early. Sorry, I don't mean to keep talking over this, but if you look at like Bagon and like Emerald, like Bagon, you literally get like post game pretty much. Like you need to go to that back room in Meteor Falls, which you need Waterfall for. So the fact that like in Platinum they give you the pseudo this early, like that's like you need to have it that long. That's how long you should have it. It evolves so late, so. All right, I'm done talking about that.
We had a clean win against Fantina, and some lady gave us an Eevee I named Milk. Things were
Milk.
starting to look better now.
Shut the fuck up, Milk. Shut the fuck up, Milk. I saw a clip of that. I think that's from like Big Mouth, right? Is that the new Big Mouth season? It's like this character named Milk, and they're just like, shut the fuck up, Milk.
Leveling up DeVito against trainers. And
that's a good name, though. I like it.
Dovey couple.
Let's go into Puppy. Get rid of the Buizel. Oh no! You're kidding. You're kidding.
And that's why I hate love.
Yeah, that's.
In came Shrimp the Scyther I caught on.
That is not fun.
On Route 213, I finally found a Shellos.
Hey!
Swoop, and I loved it. I loved it so much. I know you're not supposed to have a favorite child, but Swoop was my favorite child, and I wasn't apologetic about it. I trained it up, and now we got a Gastrodon. Turt ended up evolving
That's
too,
OP.
So together with Kronk and Swoop, Maylene was defeated, and badge number 4 was secured. Outside of Pastoria City, I caught a Quagsire named Lol, but when I went to get my Great Marsh encounter, I was trying to get a Yanma and accidentally threw a ball at a Wooper. So now we've got Lol and Oops in the box. Then I swept Crasher Wake with Milk, who is now a Jolteon, with the TM Thunder I bought literally next door. I walked out of the Wake with Milk, who is
What's wrong
now
with
a
this photo?
Jolteon with the
What's wrong with this photo? I'm not gonna knock down too many points here, but what's wrong with this photo? There's one thing wrong with this photo, and I'm gonna point it out. You ready? Right here. Can you guys see my mouse? Yeah, you can. This is a ground type. This is a ground type! How is it getting thundered?
The TM Thunder I bought.
I need answers, Jaiden. I need answers.
Literally next door. I walked out of the gym and Team Galactic set off a bomb. I ran down the grunt who detonated it and took him out because he is weak. Cynthia appears again and tells me to bring a charm to her grandma. So I'm like, yes, ma'am. We found her in Celestial.
Aye, Cynthia.
Cyrus, the leader of Team Galactic, who starts some evil Shakespeare speech about how everything is imperfect, so he's got to blow up the world or something. That's how Cyrus be. And then he wanted to fight. Puppy took out his Sneasel and I sent out Milk to take care of his Golbat, but Milk decided he wanted to be lazy and not only miss all his thunders, but also punch himself in the face.
That's sad.
Milk.
Please tell me he doesn't die here. This would be so sad. He's not gonna die of the poison. He's fine.
You can't be doing this.
Kronk came out and killed the Golbat because Milk was being difficult.
Just
but
chill.
I gave him a second chance and
Not letting Milk die.
Anyway, here's your dusty charm. I went out and caught a Magnemite named C, then arrived in Canalave City where we barged into Byron's gym and demolished his team with Swoop and Turd. Then Team Galactic sets off another bomb, this time at Lake Valor.
They just be blowing shit up, bro.
Professor Rowan's assistant Lucas and I split up to check on the lakes. As I'm strolling past all the flopping Magikarp, I run into Galactic Commander Saturn, who we swept the floor with. After that, we headed...
She's got a Scizor now? She has a Scizor? That's sick, dude. That's actually sick. Like, this team is dope. Gastrodon, Torterra, Scizor, Jolteon, Crobat. What am I missing?
Over to Lake Verity, where we did the exact same with
That's
Mars.
pretty sick. Oh, let me move my mouse, too.
Crit and almost died.
Oh god. Oh god.
But we're fine, he's fine. Finally, we had to go check up on Barry at Lake Acuity, and after trekking through 6 feet of snow for like a mile, we get there to find Barry at the top of a cliff like, ha ha ha, you can't climb rocks. Come back when you can climb rocks, loser.
Gotta go climb rocks.
Candace's gym now, I guess. Now, we've been having some good type matchups with the past few gyms, so I haven't really been nervous about most of them.
Ooh,
Candace uses ice types, which like half my team is weak against. Which, you know,
use that Scizor.
Business rising. Not only was I at a massive type disadvantage, but the main threats on our team were her Abomasnow because it hits like a truck and sets up hail, and her Frostlass because it'll use the hail from the Abomasnow to heighten its evasiveness with Snow Cloak, spam double teams, and then just sweep my team. I walked in.
PTSD is all I can say from that. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. The Snow Cloak double team makes me want to bash my head into a desk, bro. That shit is so annoying. So annoying.
Better at all, and started the battle. Shrimp took out her Sneasel and Scoop.
Let's go!
I
love that name too. I love Shrimp.
Finally brought out the big bad Abomasnow. Since it's grass ice type, I taught Puppy Fire Blast. Yeah, I didn't know.
They're gonna say Fire Fang, but
anyway, I wasn't sure it could one-shot because Puppy's not a special attacker, and lo and behold, it didn't.
It didn't miss.
But, like, Gyarados can eat this up, though.
Please kill it. Please. It's quad. It's quad. What?
Eventually, Puppy took it out, but that was
I
absolutely...
was gonna say, Gyarados can eat up anything. Maybe if he goes for, like, Wood Hammer, he kills himself.
I
Alright.
have Scoop Rain Dance to get rid of the hail so Frostlass's Snow Cloak isn't activated, but since Scoop was sitting at a not-so-chill 20 HP, that wasn't gonna work out super great. However,
let's see.
Since I didn't want Kronk to be in this fight at all, right before the fight, I swapped her with Failure the Shinx. Yep. Sorry, little guy. Failure, death that was Frostlass in front of it.
No!
Failure was killed in its blizzard.
Failure!
Unfortunate we had to resort to it, but I give Failure a salute for stepping up and surrendering his
I do
life
too.
to the team. Swoop came out, got off the rain dance, and after a close battle, was able to pull through. We won, but it wasn't without sacrifice.
Time to climb rocks!
We had a moment of silence for Failure, the true MVP of the fight.
Rip
Gone,
Failure.
but not forgotten. Now we could climb the rocks to Lake Akiri,
So sad.
and when we got up there, Barry's got snot dripping down his face, crying in the snow because he got beat up by Jupiter, who looks at me and is like, "See ya, I'm going to Veilstone HQ." I'm gonna go to Veilstone. We start running
I'm gonna
through the
go
gates trying to
too.
find Cyrus, but when fighting this scientist,
Psychic.
No.
Porygon 2 freaks me out. It is way too
Is he gonna like
powerful,
HP
way
grass?
too bulky, and it's way too...
How would it kill Scoop?
I do like Porygon 2 though.
He's definitely just getting like a crit or
Like
something.
A plush of
Yep.
Porygon 2.
Crit.
Very cute. What?
Heartbroken.
No!
Heartbroken. I
We
wonder if she's gonna use
lost two.
Giratina.
I wasn't okay. Kurt came out and curb stomped the Porygon 2 out of vengeance, but to put it
That's
lightly,
sad.
I wasn't taking that too well.
That is sad.
My heart is breaking. I'm like actually sad.
But life doesn't stop when your dog dies, so I had to keep trucking and brought Law the Quagsire to the
Whoa!
team. With an intense, blood-curdling thirst for revenge, I stormed into Cyrus's room.
Gotta punch it down.
Fight! Shrimp and Milk took out his
Grab
sword
him. That's what
one
you
time.
should be able to do in this game. Just grab the evil villains by the neck. That would solve everything. You don't even need to battle at that
Used
point.
his teleport pad to enter the basement where Mess Spirit, Azelf, and Yuxi are all being held captive. Fight! And like Cyrus, Saturn was swept too. After releasing the Lake Guardians, we head to Mount Coronet because Cyrus wants to go there and destroy the planet, I think. And we catch up to him at the Spear Pillar. Before we can run up and attack him, Mars and Jupiter step in.
Dude,
Then
this
Barry
fight-
arrives. Honestly, I have no idea how he found us all here. And it's like,
Good point.
I'll help. Lal takes out both their Bronzors, Mars's Prugly, and Barry's Munchlax. So I thought, you know, it was all smooth sailing, right?
Don't they use revives in this battle?
Well,
Like, don't... Yeah, I feel like the teammate...
Really
Doesn't the
blew
evil
up.
team use revives in this?
Oh my god, no, it has Giga Drain?
Yikes! You're dead.
No.
You're dead.
No, oh no, oh no. It was a crit!
And
not
a...
only did I
Okay,
not
it
know
probably would
that
not
it
have killed without the
had
crit. I'm not
Giga
gonna
Drain
lie.
For some reason, but it also got a crit. So I was starting to feel bad. But then I started panicking. The thing is, after you fight Mars and Jupiter, you have to go into the Distortion World and fight Cyrus and Giratina. If Cynthia forces us into the Distortion World without us being able to get a new member, we're in massive trouble. We finished up the battle.
Oh,
and Cyrus starts
shit.
this whole spiel about how the world is imperfect, blah blah blah. Everything must die except for me. Then he gets swallowed up by Giratina. A hole opens, a rip in space leading to the Distortion World, and I'm kind of just standing off to the side, twiddling my thumbs, like, Cynthia, please don't shove me in there without my.
I don't have
consent."
to... I don't have to go, right?
Cynthia, can I go? I have something to do.
The
Our
pillars are
world is
distorting.
destroyed. Are you ready? No, I'm not. Let me go. I'm free. Holy crap.
That
Get
is...
me
That
out
is
of
so
this.
sad, bro.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry, lol. We just got you, and then you died. But luckily, remember when I
thought it was named
accidentally
Wall.
caught that Wooper while trying to get a Yanma?
Get another one!
It's time, oops. You were no accident. You're our lucky star who will carry us to victory.
Back up,
Now that it's
Quagsire.
leveled up,
Let's
we came
go.
Back to the Spear Pillar where Cynthia was just sitting there waiting for us and hopped in. Everything is topsy-turvy and the Lake Guardians are telling me to push
Hey!
boulders into holes. And
I love the
suddenly I'm
Distortion
on a
World, man.
floating
This is
precipice
such a good
with
part of the game.
Cynthia, who's basically like, Cyrus, get lost and never come back. And Cyrus didn't like that. So he came at me. Oops, took out his Houndoom and his
Threw
Gyarados
the
came
Pokemon
out,
at his
so I
face.
switched to Milk. But I was very terrified because Cyrus's Gyarados has Earthquake. So if
Dude,
Milk
that
misses
Gyarados
his
was
Thunder
chilling.
Command, he dies. And Milk is notorious for missing his Thunders. But it hit. Milk lives another day. He also
Let's
killed
go!
Cyrus's Crobat and Honchkrow, and Shrimp finished up his Weavile. Cyrus steps aside, and suddenly it's just me and the Angel of Darkness itself, Giratina.
Chuck a Master Ball at that shit. Hey! She just get fondled by a Giratina? What just happened? No! Dude, what's happening?
I threw the Master Ball, and like that, it was over. I saved
Let's
the world.
go!
Now
Wait.
to get back to my
What was that? Was that some like Giratina lore that I like don't know? Like what was that whole scene of her like her own self like falling off? I thought like Giratina like cloned her. I was like, what? I don't remember this happening in the game.
gym bag.
What the hell?
I arrived at
That was
Sunshore
sick.
City and started making my way through Volkner's gym. I know
Hey!
he's the gym leader and he's supposed to be tough, and apparently he's depressed because everyone who challenges him isn't good enough and he's bored. But I wasn't concerned. We have Oops, and none of his
Oops.
Pokemon can do anything about it. It's not like they have Giga Drain or anything, right? They didn't. I checked. Oops was just Earthquake and
They
everything.
should have like like he cannot touch Swampert or Quacks. Like they should have given at least one of his Pokemon like HP Grass or something, like at least something like that. Cause yeah, you just go in there with Quagsire and you can just
I'll admit, I got a bit
destroy, bro.
scared.
Okay, don't crit.
Like Giga Impact does a lot of damage, but
Impact. That would be really holy.
But it's all good. We're all
whenever she does that, I think they're gonna actually get crit every time. But it's just like a build suspense thing. But I feel like she's leaving it in cause they got crit, and I expect someone to die every time one of those
And
clips
with
pops
that,
up.
Off to Victory Road we went, where we
Alright, but Victory Road.
Gabite I named Flakes.
Oh.
Would have been nice to have one, I don't know, near the beginning of the game, say, in Wayward Cave, you know. But
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Better late than never. It's good to have just in case something goes horribly wrong out of nowhere.
You got Intimidate, right? That's Intimidated?
That is. It's an amazing. Whoa, 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 whoa. No! You're kidding.
Bro, like losing Mons in Victory Road is so
Oh,
depressing.
and that's the straw that
So
broke the camel's
depressing.
back. After Puppy died, I stepped back and decided the team
That's
we
sad.
go into the Elite Four with needs to be the best possible team we can build. The Elite Four here goes pretty hard, so I couldn't go in willy-nilly just hoping for the best. After literally a few hours of calculations and research, I settled on a team I thought would give us the highest
Togekiss is good as hell. Oops, Flake. Oh, this team is good, bro. This team is god tier.
winning.
You got a
added Flakes to
Garchomp.
the
That's all
team
you
in place
need.
of Puppy, and with a heavy heart,
That's
left
all
Milk
you
and
need.
Kronk behind as I brought C the now Magnezone and Colgate the Togekiss I hatched from the eggs Cynthia gave me. Even though I was sad to not bring Milk and Kronk into the final battles with us, they won't be forgotten.
Tier.
And it doesn't
They
negate
will not
the
be.
fact they were such huge assets to the team, and I wouldn't have made it this far without them. I'll see you guys on the other side. I took a step towards the doors of no return.
That makes
and
me wanna
immediately got
cry.
interrupted by Barry, who wanted to have one last fight. Anyway,
Dude, okay, Elite Four time. I can't wait to see how this goes.
welcome. This is the Elite Four. The battle starts and C takes out Aaron Zeon Mega.
Giratina's like taking her over.
Takes out his Drapion and Colgate takes out his Scissor and Heracross. Next up is Bertha.
Dude, I'm getting like fucking scared. That's like fucking freaking me out. All right, so my face cam stopped recording for like a split second. I'm sorry, you'll probably just see it like cut off and come back in. I don't know why, but yo, good thing I caught it though. At least I saw that like it stopped recording for whatever reason. I think it's because I clicked the space bar when I was untabbed. But either way, let's click play. Bertha time.
Bertha loves ground types.
Bertha
so
time!
And Oops had a smooth time smashing through her team. I felt a horrible shiver when her Rhyperior came out, but things went well. On to Flint.
It's dead. Yeah, this team like actually bodies everything. Oh my god, dude, this is creeping me out.
Flint has a pretty scary team, but luckily, Oops.
Actually,
and
it's
Flint had
creeping
no
me
trouble
out.
Plowing ththrough them as well. And with that, we're on to the last member.
Lucian.
Now, Shrimp hasn't had much time to shine in these fights so far, so I decided I wanted to let her go all out. She set up sword stances and bullet punched everything. Proud of you, Shrimp. And suddenly, I'm at the entrance to the champion.
Oh boy, yeah, I feel like there's about to be some like crazy Giratina
The
like.
trainer who's been known to crush dreams
Let's see
in a
it.
single battle, and many still fear to this day. I took a deep breath. Things are going surprisingly
Dude,
well.
it's just that Garchomp
and
you
I
gotta
don't
get
know how to feel
around.
about it. But I looked up, And there she was. At this moment,
The
I have
music!
only one last objective. Defeat Cynthia. She leads with Spiritomb, which has
The
no
best theme of all
weaknesses, so I
time.
sent out Turt to hit it as hard as possible. Flakes takes out her Togekiss, and then her Garchomp comes out. This is known to be one of the toughest boss Pokemon in the entire franchise. And rightfully so. That thing was made by Satan himself, and I'm sure even he fears what he has created. I immediately switched to Oops, who's the only Pokemon that can lead us to victory here. I planned to put it to sleep with Yawn, and then
Good
ice
idea.
it until it died. That was our only hope. But then, Oops was crit.
Oops!
That was it. Nothing on my team can take a hit from this monster, and even if they could, they couldn't do much damage back. I sat there in disbelief, knowing there wasn't anything I could have done, and the battle is basically unwinnable now. I brought out Shrimp to bullet punch it so we could get in a little bit of damage, but she was killed. Colgate tried to chip away at it. He did some damage too, but was crit one shot. At this
No, there's no way.
I'd accepted defeat. Only
No!
Turt, C, and Flakes were left. It's hopeless.
Bring out your Garchomp!
And against all odds,
The fuck?
Flakes outsped Cynthia's Garchomp and killed it.
Let's
I didn't
go!
think he could do it. He was 2 levels weaker, and I don't know. I just didn't think he could outspeed it. Suddenly, there was a chance. We could win this after all. Cynthia brings out her Milotic, which C took out with a few Thunderbolts. Flakes took out the Lucario with Dig. Look, my Earthquake TM is on Scoop, and we all know what happened there. Finally, her last Pokemon comes
Rip.
out. Roserade. Flakes went in for the Dragon Claw, and the battle was over.
Let's go!
Won. As Cynthia's congratulating
Dude, I
me,
thought we were gonna lose low
a
key.
feeling of overwhelming guilt washes over my entire body, so intense it almost knocks me down. I don't think I deserve this. Something here isn't right. This wasn't meant for me. Back in the distortion world when Giratina split me in two, how do I know I'm me? What happened in the other timeline where I saw glimpses of what happened parallel to this world, that was me too. Those things happened. Was that the ending I'm destined to have? The world I'm living in now is how I want things to be, but the other Jaiden is equally me as I am her. Even if you might think I deserve this dimension, things don't work like that. Are there some things you can't escape, even when you try everything you can do to alter it? I don't know the answer. I may be able to sit on this throne now and thank all the Pokemon that put in everything to help me get here. All the hard work, blood, sacrifices.
Yo, what the
made,
fuck? Yo, this is like
I don't think I can ever accept this victory.
hella emotional, bro.
And I don't think I ever will.
It's okay. It's just a Nuzlocke. You won. It's not that deep. Holy sh... It is not that deep, Jaiden. You won. Take your W. Good job. You won fair and square. Let's go, homegirl. Okay.
This wasn't meant for me.
Bro. That was awesome. Holy shit. And I feel like that, like, existential, like... I don't know. I thought that was pretty, like... I'm freaking out at it because I didn't expect it, but it was pretty cool.
Me too. Those things happened.
Like, you're right. I was wondering what that, Giratina thing was gonna, like, add up to, because I knew it had to be something, but dude. All right, there's the end of the video. We've just reacted to I Attempted a Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke by JaidenAnimations. And honestly, I had high hopes for this going in, high expectations considering the last one, the Ruby video, and this met all of them. I was blown away again. Just shit, like, I don't think it's all just Jaiden, right? I mean, like, the description has like a team, so I'm gonna assume there's like an animation team that like helps out. But shout out to like all those people. This is insane, man. This is just such talented work. I cannot wait for the next one. Jaiden, please do another Nuzlocke. All right, please do one. These videos are like crack. All right, they're so good. But yo, guys, hopefully you ended up enjoying this reaction video. If you did, make sure you drop a like. Also, make sure you subscribe. Because if you're not subscribed, then you're missing out. All right, that's it. All right, check out Jaiden or the original video down below if you do so, please. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.